Muhakanizi was such a straightforward person. He would tell you what he feels right or wrong, no matter whether for you were okay with it or not. The little time I interacted with Muhakanizi was amazing. For me, I used to like him so much for his straightforwardness. He was that kind of man who would tell you, Minister, this is wrong. And you would go back and reflect and say, I think he's right. He would also tell you, if you want to achieve this, this is the way to go. I interacted with Muhakanizi of recent when I was going through a lot of trials. And that time, the Right Honourable Prime Minister invited me to her office. And that is the time Parliament was on my neck over issues which were not understandable. And when I had just entered the Right Honourable Prime Minister's office, she was there, and she was telling me, you have to go to Parliament and apologize straight away. I don't know where Keith Muhakanizi came from. She phoned us when we had just started talking. And I was trying to tell the Right Honourable Prime Minister that I've done nothing. And Keith told me, hey, Princess, you are here. If you are here to seek guidance about apology, that's wrong. You have done nothing and you cannot be there. And the Prime Minister was there and it's like, why are you misleading? And the case was like, no, please. There is nothing she has done, so this is just misguidance. And he did not mind whether the Prime Minister would say what. So he spoke his mind. He was such an interesting man, but again, hardworking. We shall miss him. We shall miss his resilience. Because wherever the case came to cabinet and he came to present a paper, to accompany his Minister for Finance to present a paper, I would go to him and say, Keith, now this time around, what have you come to deceive us? My issues are not even there. And he says, which ones? I'm like, housing, lands, what? It's like, no, you are a government minister and all the issues are your issues. And I never repeated again to comment on the budget, like my ministry, my issues. I started taking all the issues of government, whether they follow under which ministry, as my issues. So really, I appreciate him for his guidance. He used to like to drive me so much. Even when so many people were saying he was such a complicated man, for me, whenever he would find me, he would say, Princess, are you there? I like you because you are hardworking and frank like me. So I think we shared some qualities. And to miss him at the age of 64, he was such a young man. He would still serve this country in different perspectives. So may the good Lord rest his soul in peace. And I commensurate with the family members, the widow, the children, the orphans, the friends and in-laws, and His Excellency the President of Uganda, who has even worked with Keith much more longer than some of us.